and Solomon Matautia. Open for questions.
Congrats, boys. Solomon and Ro, first question. Last week you hold UNLV to 7. This week you come in, hold a really talented San Diego State team to 11. What's been clicking? What's been working the last 2 weeks?
I'd say our chemistry, you know what I'm saying? We've been working on our communication between DBs and linebackers, linebackers just making sure that we all know the call and so we can all do our assignment to the fastest and to the best of our ability.
I felt like, we just really needed to prove that we're a good defense. After giving up like 40-plus points in like 2 or 3 games, so we just knew. So we just came back to practice and kept working harder. So, it didn't feel good giving up that many points.
Chev, what did going into tonight? Did you kind of have an indication that you might play, or was it kind of see as the game goes on, or what did Coach Rolo tell you before you came out in the second half?
I mean, every game I just prepare like I'm gonna start, and I'm just take my mental reps on the sideline, and I was just ready from the beginning.
This one for all 3 of you boys. After you guys dropped the game against Fresno, the future was kind of uncertain, and now to be sitting here as the West Division champs, taking the program to its first Mountain West Conference game in program history, what's that like to be a part of?
I'd say, it's surreal, like we worked so hard, just to get here, and that loss to Fresno, it hurt us bad, but we never, I'd say, like back down. We knew that we just trusted the process, and as it worked out, everything fell in our favor, and we at the end of the day, we did what we had to do to get our title, and we did what we needed to do.
After that loss to Fresno, Coach Rolo came in the locker room and he said that it wasn't in our hands anymore. So he said, and he also said that he didn't want us to look at the big picture anymore. He wanted us to take it week by week, and so I think we did that, and just it worked out for us.
What about you, Chev?
I mean, it feels amazing. Like Ro said, we worked really hard in the off season. I mean, we're not done yet. We have 3 more games to go, and just got to keep working.
You guys know this from playing college ball, but a lot of teams right now, they're not playing, I don't want to say not meaningful football, but they're not playing for a conference championship like you guys are. So to be here at the end of November, 2 weeks out from playing in probably the biggest game since Coach Rolo has taken over, what does that feel like?
I say amazing. Just to be able to go out there, compete with my brothers and fight with them and play with them. 3 more games now? It's a beautiful thing, and I wouldn't change it.
I think it's just, a combination of everybody giving their best, strength staff, coaches, players. Just, we've been working for this since January, since we started in the spring, and we knew this is what we were looking forward to. We were looking forward to the championship game, and so we've had that on our mind since January.
I mean, yeah, it feels good to play 3 more games with all the boys that are going, all the seniors, and I mean, I'm gonna miss them, but we got 3 more games, and let's go.
When you came into the game, you had 3 consecutive runs that got you guys down to the 11. What did you see on those, and how much were those like design plays or just something you saw? It looked like you saw some creases in their front. They run kind of a different front than most teams do. So was that something you were able to exploit that you worked on in practice, or something you just saw at that spur of the moment?
I mean, like you said, there were a lot of creases in the line of scrimmage, and I just saw open gaps, and I just decided to run. And before I went out, Cole was like, use your feet, that's what you're good at, and I did that.
Okay, Ron Sally, I gotta ask you guys because you guys were on the field. But what was going through your guys' head when he missed the first one, and then there was the timeout? Because I saw Coach Jake was almost kind of laughing. You guys walked over, but what did they tell you guys? What was going through your head when he missed the first one, but it was a timeout?
I couldn't believe they called a timeout. I said, "Come on, man, don't give him another chance." You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Hey, as it works out, he missed again. Hey.
I don't know why he was smiling. I was pretty upset. I was like, oh, goodness. But it worked out, so.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.